and welcome to Lori's Learning Journey. Today we ask the question, why don't raises raise everyone's standard of living? Well, if you're like me, you might think, gee, you know what, wages are going up, so what's everybody all upset about? Well, I want you to think about it this way. There's a woman I met, we'll call her Suzanne, and she gets a tiny raise, 1%, 2%, 3% a year. And you think, wow, isn't that great? She's always getting raises. Yeah, but guess what else is going up? The cost of her health insurance, the cost of her employee benefits, the cost of her life insurance, the cost of her rent, the cost of food. So even if she gets a tiny raise, the other expenses go up so much that she's essentially getting a pay cut in every pay period. And so think about this for people who are on minimum wage who don't get a raise. They're essentially getting a giant pay cut every single pay period. So that's why you have people working 2 and 3 jobs. That's why there's a woman in Los Angeles who works as a housekeeper in 3 different places and sleeps in her car between shifts. And she's saving money to buy a house that's 2 hours outside of LA because it's the only thing she can afford. So if you're wondering why people aren't just happier with getting a raise and why that doesn't help somebody's cost of living, think about the proportion between how much your raise is, or that person's raise, and how much their expenses are going up, and you'll start to see why just because you're getting a raise doesn't mean you're raising your lifestyle. So I hope that you'll think about that today when you go out into the world and you meet people who are working for minimum wage. And for me, I think about how noble they are and how honorable they are. The bus drivers, the postal workers, the people at the bodega, the taxi drivers who are working really hard knowing that their lives actually get harder every single year, and yet they're still kind to me and they still give me good service. So how grateful can we be for that?